Good morning, my beautiful friends. It is Heather Dunlop with Thriving Woman. And what I want to share with you today are 3 steps to go from being a survivor to being a thriver. So, as I've shared in the past, I was molested from age 8 to 12 and repeatedly over those years. And it took me a long time to figure out how to stop living in survival mode. You see, so many people had said to me, you're a survivor, and you should be proud of that. And it's something to be proud of to come through it. I also knew it wasn't enough for me to just get through that time and to continue to live in survival mode. For me, survival just was not enough. I wanted to thrive in life. I have ambitions and I want to do great things and big things. And I want to go out there and live life and really feel what it is to live life and to experience so many different things, including financial abundance and love and safety and security in my life. And I have a feeling that's what you want to. You've got ambitions and you want to see them succeed and fulfilled. And yet you might feel that you're kind of stuck in survival mode and don't know how to get out of it. So, what I want to share with you today are 3 tips, 3 steps that I took that you can take too if you choose to go from being a survivor to being a thriver. So, the first one is to release the past, release that grip that it has over you. If you're anything like I was, you are feeling suffocated by it and you have so much shame that you feel like you can't speak about what happened to you and you have to keep this secret. And the reality is, it's not your secret to keep. It's someone else who should feel the shame. It's someone else's secret because they're the one who did wrong. So if you're ready to release that past, let's get to work on that. Step number 2 is to renew. And when I say renew, I'm talking about your mind, your brain. Your brain is this amazing, fabulous gift. It drives everything in your life. Without your brain, you wouldn't exist, right? Your brain has so much power and so much going on. Your subconscious mind controls 90 to 95% of every decision and every action you take. You don't even have to think about so many of them because they become automated. And the challenge is that there's some automations in there that are not serving you. So what we do with Renew is about rewiring some of those connections in your brain so that we start to break apart those old automations that are not producing the results you want. And then we start to create new automations and bring those closer and closer together. And as they touch, then we want to keep going. Because if we stop here, this will fall apart and the old one will come back quickly. So we want to keep going with the new ones, the new rewiring, so that it actually fuses together and stays with you and becomes so deeply embedded in who you are, it becomes part of your identity, your new identity. So let's get together and renew your brain and rewire it to bring about the things that you want in your life. Third step is revive. Revive is all about bringing back the joy in life, bringing back the love, the openness, the ability to trust people. Gosh, could you imagine that? I know I went for many, many years where I didn't trust at all. And it actually did not produce good results for me because I didn't trust people who were trustworthy. And I've learned to distinguish who's trustworthy, who's not. And I've also made a decision that I would rather trust and be hurt than change who I am and become a person who doesn't trust anybody and is skeptical of everything in the world. Because to me, for me, that just did not feel good. So let's revive the love and the joy you have for life. Do you remember as a kid, like, do you ever go around and you see little kids, they're like 2, 3 years old, and they just run up and they embrace everybody and they're so happy and they make friends quickly and easily. Why? Because they're open and trusting and loving, right? Let's bring that back. Let's revive that in our lives as adults so we can really enjoy life. So those are the 3 steps: release, renew, revive. And I talk about all these in my book that's going to be coming out in the spring. It's actually already been written and beginning the editing phase. So look for that in the future. If you want to just get on the list for that, let me know. Just ping me in the comments below and say, hey, Heather, I want to hear more about your book. Also, If this is resonating with you, I work as a coach. And what I do is I coach ambitious women who want to get out of survival mode and learn how to thrive in their life, regardless of what your job is, regardless of your relationship status, regardless of all these different situations. I want to work with you because I know that you have ambitions that you want to fulfill, that survival is not enough, and you're ready to thrive in your life. So if this is resonating with you, in the comments below is a link to my calendar. Schedule a 15-minute free coaching call, and let's get together and go deeper on this and see what it would be like for us to work together, because I would love to help you get out of survival mode and step into your thriving life, because you're worthy and you deserve it. This is Heather Dunlop. Always remember, you have strength within you.